Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is dying. Not from a heart attack. Not from cancer. From something as simple as eating a peanut or getting stung by a bee. Every few minutes, someone dies from a severe allergic reaction. Their throat closes up. Their blood pressure drops. Their body shuts down. But what if I told you there's one shot that can reverse death itself? What if I told you this miracle isn't hidden in some expensive lab or locked away in a hospital? It's already inside your body right now. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the miracle drug that's been hiding in your system all along. The one that can literally pull someone back from the brink of death. This isn't science fiction. This isn't some experimental treatment. It's epinephrine. And understanding this could literally save your life or someone you love. Maybe it's your child who's allergic to nuts. Maybe it's your friend who can't handle bee stings. Or maybe it's a complete stranger you'll meet someday who desperately needs your help. Let me show you exactly what this life-saving miracle is. How it works. And why knowing about it might be the most important thing you learn today. So what exactly is this miracle drug? Epinephrine is your body's natural superhero hormone. You probably know it by another name though. Adrenaline. That rush you feel when you're scared or excited. That's epinephrine flooding your system. It's made by two tiny, hat-shaped glands sitting right on top of your kidneys. These little powerhouses are called your adrenal glands. And every single day, they're pumping out this incredible chemical. Think about the last time you almost got hit by a car. Or when you had to give a big presentation. Your heart started racing. Your muscles tensed up. You felt alert and ready for anything. That was epinephrine doing its job. It's your body's built-in emergency response system. But here's where it gets really interesting. The same hormone that helps you run faster and think clearer can literally save someone from dying in minutes. Your body is smarter than you think. When danger strikes, those adrenal glands don't mess around. They dump epinephrine into your bloodstream like a fire department responding to a 5-alarm fire. Within seconds, this hormone is everywhere. It hits your heart and makes it pump harder and faster. It opens up your airways so you can breathe deeper. It sends blood rushing to your muscles so you can fight or run. It even sharpens your focus so you can think clearly under pressure. This is the famous fight or flight response you've heard about. But there's a huge difference between the epinephrine your body makes naturally and the epinephrine that doctors inject as medicine. Your body releases just enough to handle normal stress. A car honking. A scary movie. A job interview. But when someone is dying from a severe allergic reaction, they need way more than their body can produce. That's when we need the medical version. The concentrated, powerful shot that can do what your natural system simply can't handle. Here's where epinephrine becomes a true miracle. Imagine someone just ate something they're deathly allergic to. Maybe it's peanuts. Maybe shellfish. Within minutes, their entire body turns against them. This is called anaphylaxis, and it's terrifying. Their throat starts swelling shut. They can't breathe. Their blood vessels leak fluid everywhere. Their blood pressure crashes. Their heart struggles to pump. Without help, they have maybe 5 to 10 minutes before their body completely shuts down. This is where epinephrine steps in like a superhero. One injection, and everything changes. It forces those swollen airways open so they can breathe again. It tightens up those leaking blood vessels. It kicks their heart back into proper rhythm. It stops the allergic reaction dead in its tracks. Literally. Because without this shot, that person would be dead. That's why doctors call it the miracle drug. It doesn't just treat the symptoms. It reverses the entire death process. But here's the catch. Timing is everything. You don't get to think about it. You don't get to wait and see if things get better. Once anaphylaxis starts, you have maybe 5 minutes before permanent damage sets in. Maybe less. Every second that passes, that person gets closer to the point of no return. The scariest part? It can happen to anyone, anywhere. A kid bites into a cookie with nuts. An adult gets stung by a bee at a picnic. Someone takes a new medication. The triggers are everywhere. And the warning signs can fool you. It might start as just an itchy mouth. Or some hives on their skin. Then suddenly their voice gets hoarse. They start wheezing. They feel dizzy or confused. By the time you realize how serious it is, you might only have minutes left to act. This is why knowing about epinephrine isn't just interesting. It's survival knowledge. Because when that 5-minute window opens, there's no time for hesitation. So how do you actually use this miracle drug? Most people carry it in something called an EpiPen or auto-injector. It's basically a spring-loaded needle filled with the exact dose of epinephrine someone needs. You don't need to be a doctor to use it. You don't need special training. If someone is having a severe allergic reaction, you remove the safety cap and jab it hard into their outer thigh. The device does the rest. The needle goes in automatically and delivers the shot. But here's what most people don't know. You still need to call 911 immediately after giving the injection. Epinephrine isn't a permanent fix. It buys you time. Usually about 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes the allergic reaction comes back even stronger. That's why emergency medical help is crucial. The biggest mistake people make: waiting too long to use it. They think maybe the reaction will get better on its own. Or they're scared to give someone a shot. But remember, if someone is truly having anaphylaxis, that EpiPen isn't dangerous. Not using it is what's dangerous. There you have it. The 5-minute miracle that stops death. One shot of epinephrine can literally pull someone back from the edge. It's your body's superhero hormone turned into life-saving medicine. Now you know what doctors know. You understand how this incredible drug can reverse death itself when every second counts. But knowledge only saves lives when it's shared. Tell your family about this. Tell your friends. Share this information with people who have allergies or know someone who does. Because somewhere out there, someone is going to need this miracle shot. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the person who knows exactly what to do. If this video opened your eyes to the power of epinephrine, hit that subscribe button for more life-saving medical secrets. Because when it comes to emergencies, knowledge isn't just power. It's the difference between life and death.